Hi, welcome to Making All the Plans. I'm Connie, and if we haven't met before, I'm a busy mom of two active kids, and both my husband and I have full-time careers. My goal is to share with you how I stay on top of all life throws at me in one planner so that you might be able to do the same. So I am traveling this week, so I grabbed my planner, some pens, some stickers, threw them in my bag, and knew that today I would spend some time just thinking about next week so that I could hit the ground running. I won't be able to move my tasks over or anything like that yet, but I will have the basic structure laid out and ready to go when I get home. So I just have a flower sticker book, the Mojo Jojo Plans Black. I have a bunch of pins, and I probably will just use the basic blacks. Of course, my Uniball Zinto, which is my favorite lately. I also have the Pentel felt tip and, of course, my friction erasable pen. And then I had a few things tucked back in my planner, and that's just one of the Christian Designs line stencils and some sentence stickers. And then I remembered that I had another bag of pens, so I grabbed another black pen and a bunch of washi tape, and here are all my friction highlighters and some Crayola fine tip markers. And I may or may not use those, but really what I was getting at were my black pens, some washi tape, and then I had to hunt down my ruler as well. I will apologize for the weird shadows and the weird camera angle. I am on a trip right now, but again, I wanted to get this done and just ready for me to start my week off right. I am taking a red eye home Sunday night, and I know that I won't have the energy to do a full decorative spread, so I thought I'd get this part done and then I would move over my tasks Monday when I got home. I am starting off with this big floral pattern so that it just takes up a lot of the space and I don't have to worry about anything else. The one thing that I am remembering that I don't have with me are a pair of scissors because I didn't want them taken away from me. I also did not bring a hole punch, so I'm just going to have to work with the scissors that are here at the rental. And I will keep that little piece of floral just in case I need it for something else. And as with most weeks, I will be covering up that tracker down at the bottom. And when I pulled off the washi tape, it ripped, so I decided to go with the ripped look this week. I am glad that I brought my whiteout tape with me because the white grid tape really lets things show through, so I did want to white that out before I put the grid tape down. I didn't like the grid tape just hanging out down there by itself, so I did decide to go ahead and decorate around it just a little bit. So I grabbed another one of the florals, this time a tiny one, as well as one of the sentence stickers. And the one that I chose just says, "Listen to your heart, it will show you the way." And I lined it up with the grid washi tape just so it didn't look crooked. And then I also decided that I needed some black up near the large floral. So I am going to grab a Mojo Jojo Plans black box, and I'll also drop another one of the black sentence stickers in. This time I'm going to choose Miracles Happen When You Believe. So I've figured out through my travels that it's either best to travel with a couple sticker books that are very versatile, or you actually have your theme and everything all planned out. So I didn't have time to plan out a theme and print and cut stickers. So that's why I just grabbed this floral sticker book, which I love flowers. So whatever your go-to sticker book is, I would choose that. And then black boxes go with pretty much everything. So I go with that. A few washi tapes and I'm set. The other option is to go purely functional for the week. And I could have done that as well, but I wanted to spend a little time being creative today. So decorating my planner is one of those ways that I like to be creative. My tasks pages do not get very many decorations, so just a little bit of a floral image here, and then down in the bottom right-hand corner of the actual tasks page, I will put just a little bit of something, but there's normally so many post-its over there that it does not need decorated at all. And this is week 37 of the year, September 9th through 14th. Sorry that my head got in the display a little bit. I am sitting on the floor to record this, and the sun is slowly changing positions as I walk through my steps of planning, but we will get through this and I will be ready to kick off the week right when I get home. But very minimal here on this page, just a little bit to carry the theme throughout the rest of the spreads. And my three big goals for this quarter are making all the plans, which is my passion project, personal, and home. And if you're watching this before the 15th of September 2024, I will mention that the HB90 Bootcamp registration is now open. So if you are interested, go ahead and click on my affiliate link in the description below for more information. I will also link to other HB90 videos and Sarah Cannon's YouTube channel that goes into even more depth. So, something to consider. Now, let's jump to our weekly pages. I am starting by putting the washi tape below the lines, and if you've missed this in the past, this is so that I can leave as much room as possible in the planning area. I know that I'm going to have a lot to do this week in order to catch back up to real life, so I want to leave as much room as possible for my plans this week. Below the hours of the day, I like to write in the tasks that I'm planning on doing each day. So I'll just draw a line to separate those areas. And I don't normally have very much going on Sunday evening, so I will go ahead and put in a floral there to take up a little bit of space. I did cut off the leaves that were overlapping where I would write my to-do list for that day, though, because I definitely like to use that space on the weekends. I am grateful that these stickers are coming up fairly easily because I did not travel with my undo, but I am going to play around with the arrangement of these stickers for a minute because I am not loving how I'm laying them down. They just don't look right together to me. So I will play around with the arrangement for a little bit until I am happy with how it looks. Once I do get this laid down in a way that I like, I will go ahead and also draw in lines above the hours so that I can note any big event that's going to happen during the week. So any birthdays go up here, anything that I don't necessarily know what the time is, things that last the entire day. So I know that Monday, for example, I am on vacation still, and Wednesday is my daughter's picture day. I'm also going to go ahead and white out the horizontal lines in the sidebar. I plan on putting the other very large floral over here, and I know for sure that I don't want those lines showing through. I will also white out the vertical line as soon as I figure out what part of the vertical line needed whited out. And wax paper would have been helpful here, but I didn't have any with me. I would have normally put some wax paper underneath so that the sticker wouldn't have randomly stuck to another piece of paper or the floor in this case until I got the excess trimmed off. And since I do have that extra, I am going to tuck it up between Thursday and Friday so that I have a little bit of floral at the top. And then those three floral images make a triangle. So it's more pleasing to the eye, that design triangle. And you do like things in odd numbers, generally speaking. So again, it just helps balance the page out. So I like that a lot. I did realize that I did not grab all of my friction highlighters, so my normal color coding is going out the window this week. I think it will be fine, but normally I would use peach for work. I didn't have peach with me, so we're going to go with yellow this week. I have 2 meetings on Tuesday, and it looks like I don't have any other meetings the rest of the week, which is very odd. There's a couple Monday when I'm still off, but I am super excited about the fact that there are only currently 2 meetings scheduled. I'm sure that'll fill in, but again, it is so nice to start a week off where it looks like it's a clean slate and there will be plenty of actual work time. As I mentioned, Monday I'm still on vacation. I will be traveling part of the day and then recovering the other part of the day. And of course, it also would not be a normal week in the fall if we didn't have at least one soccer game. So I'm not sure if my son will play Tuesday night at the JV game, but there's a JV game and my daughter has curriculum night, so we're going to have to figure out how to make that work. And then there's a varsity soccer game on Wednesday night. So I'm just going to go ahead and write those things in and we'll figure out how to deal with Tuesday night when it comes. I may or may not need to go to curriculum night. We'll just have to see what comes home. And then, as I mentioned, my daughter has picture day on Wednesday, and then she also has an orthodontist appointment. Hopefully, I won't have to go into work. Normally, I work at home Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. But I am certain that that is about to change because we're about to start installing new equipment and it is time consuming and you have to physically be on site in order to do that. So I will hope that this week is a Tuesday, Thursday in the office and that the rest of the week can just be catching up on things. Is it just me, or when you look at an almost blank calendar, it gets you excited? That's me. I am really hopeful that it does not fill up. Anyway, Saturday we do have a soccer game. It's a JV game, so again, I'm not sure if my son will play in that one or not, but it is going to get put on the calendar just in case. And then, as I mentioned before, the HB90 boot camp is about to start, and the kickoff call is at 3:30 on Sunday the 15th. Registration does close at noon Eastern Standard Time on the 15th, so if you are interested, make sure you don't miss that deadline. But I love this time. I really get excited with Sarah. She gets me pumped and ready for the next quarter, so I don't miss those calls. I will definitely block off anything that tries to get scheduled over top of it. And my affiliate link is down below if you have decided that you want to participate. But let's get this spread finished up. I do want to drop in lines in the sidebar for meal planning and errands like I normally do. Since I will be back on Monday, I will probably put my grocery order in on the flight home. And I think I have an Old Navy return that needs sent back that came the day before I left. And then my daughter's jeans need hemmed this week, I think. But I really don't know since I haven't been home. And my entire family really did let me just take a vacation and rest and relax and recharge for hitting the ground running again in our crazy fall season. And thank you for putting up with the lighting today. I do have to chuckle a little bit with how much shade is on my spread now. The whole spread only took about a half an hour today, but thanks so much for coming along with me. I hope that everybody has a great start to their week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!